Imagine for a moment that every person you meet is just a character from your own inner movie. The way they treat you, the way they look at you, even the way they speak to you, it's all a response to the energy you broadcast. Not just the words you say, but the silent tone underneath. The story you're telling yourself when nobody's watching. The truth is, no one is out there acting on their own when it comes to your reality. They're all responding to the vibration of you. That's what everyone is you pushed out really means. The world isn't trying to test you, reject you, or bless you. It's simply mirroring what you've accepted as true about yourself. If you believe you're hard to love, the mirror becomes a lover who takes you for granted. If you believe people lose interest in you, you'll always see them drift away. But if deep inside, you carry the truth that you're magnetic, worthy of pursuit, attention, and love, the mirror flips completely. Suddenly, people can't help but be drawn to you. They chase you because you are now the version of yourself who naturally evokes that reaction. Think of it like a movie role. Every belief you hold writes your script, and everyone else plays along. You say you want to be chased, you want people to feel your value and move toward you. Then the question isn't, why aren't they chasing me? But what version of me do I believe I am being right now? When you assume the role of someone who needs to prove their worth, you act small. You anticipate rejection. You wait for signs. You chase. That energy says, I'm not sure I'm valuable enough yet. And like an obedient reflection, the world gives you people who confirm that doubt. But when you start living as the one who is the prize, when it's natural for you to be appreciated and admired, the mirror reflects that too. You don't have to force anyone to notice you. They just do. Because your inner state has changed, and they're now responding to that vibration. It's like you're a radio station. If you're tuned to a frequency of self-doubt, you only attract songs that match doubt. The moment you tune into self-worth and quiet certainty, the music playing around you changes. That's the silent power behind everyone is you pushed out. It's not about controlling people. It's about controlling the signal you send. Most people misunderstand this and try to fix things outside, trying harder, talking more, using techniques to get attention, when all they really need to do is change the story they believe about themselves. The new self-concept automatically shifts the behavior of others. Have you ever noticed how when you stop worrying about whether someone likes you, they suddenly do? When you're calm and content, people seem more drawn to you. You've stopped pushing out insecurity and started pushing out peace, confidence, and self-trust. The energy doesn't lie. When you know you're the prize, you stop chasing. You stop over-explaining. You stop asking for clarity because clarity lives in you. You move differently. Your tone changes. Your silence carries weight. And that right there is when people start chasing. Not because of manipulation, but because you've become magnetic. You've become an embodiment of someone who doesn't seek approval, but gives off the signal, I am complete, and interaction with me is a privilege. That's the essence of everyone is you pushed out. The version of you that people respond to is simply the version you're being toward yourself. When you chase energy, attention, feelings, validation, you're signaling to your mirror that something's missing inside you. The reflection can only agree. It has no choice. But once you shift your identity from someone waiting to be chosen to someone who is naturally chosen, your outer world begins to rearrange itself. You'll notice people paying attention without effort. They'll want your time. They'll try to understand you. You won't have to beg for their energy. Your energy will already fill the room. That's what Neville Goddard meant when he said, the outer world is nothing but yourself objectified. It's all you, wearing different faces, playing out your assumptions. Let's make this tangible. Say you're texting someone you like. You keep checking your phone. You overthink every message. You start wondering, why don't they reply fast? Why don't they chase me? What you're really doing in that moment is assuming the role of someone who isn't valued. You're being the chaser, energetically declaring that they are the prize. And what does your mirror show? They act disinterested. They pull away. Not because they want to play games, but because your inner energy instructs them to behave that way. Now imagine shifting that state completely. You decide, I am already magnetic. People love to connect with me. My energy is irresistible. You don't have to announce it. You don't have to prove it. You simply feel it and move through your day as if it's already true. Here's a simple truth that captures this perfectly. The world doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you're being. That quote sums up the essence of conscious creation. You can want to be chased, desired, or loved all day long, but until your state of being matches that of a person who naturally receives it, your outer world stays the same. When you become someone who expects love as naturally as you expect air to fill your lungs, the reflection can't help but obey. That inner confidence melts resistance. People sense it instantly. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. The shift doesn't happen through constant affirmations or chasing signs. It happens when you start trusting your own worth more than your fears. When you stop trying to tell reality what to show and instead embody it. You broadcast a signal that says, I am already loved. And suddenly, everyone around you starts responding like they've known it all along. That's when things flip. The mirror your world reflects a completely different frequency. Suddenly, people text first. They compliment you more. They remember small details about you. You've changed the source code of your reality by changing your state of being. Because here's the secret. You cannot attract what you doubt you deserve, and you cannot keep what you chase with fear. Real magnetism comes from peace, not effort. If your inner world is chaotic with thoughts like, what if they lose interest? Or, I need to make them see my value, the outer world will reflect that confusion. But if your inner world says, I know my worth, I know who I am, I trust that I am desired naturally, the mirror has no choice but to show people who treat you accordingly. The people who chase you will be the ones you used to chase. The difference? You're not manifesting new people. You're manifesting a new version of them by embodying a new version of yourself. Every interaction becomes a feedback loop between your inner assumption and their outer behavior. You shift, they shift. Not through force, but through vibration. The beauty of this truth is that you gain full power without arrogance. It's not about blaming yourself for what others do. It's about recognizing that every experience is an invitation to check what role you're assuming. So if someone keeps ignoring you or not valuing your presence, you pause and ask, what part of me assumes being ignored? Then you revise that inner story. You stop identifying as the unseen. You start identifying as the unforgettable. And trust me, when you start being the one who is unforgettable in your own mind, the reflection becomes undeniable. People remember you longer, they respect your time, they want your attention because your energy now commands value. Everyone as you pushed out doesn't mean you're to blame for people's behavior. It means your state of consciousness decides what version of them you get to meet. The same person could treat you beautifully or coldly, depending on which version of yourself you're embodying. You can't outact your inner story. You can only update it. If you want to be chased, stop being the chaser in consciousness. Don't chase thoughts. Don't chase signs. Don't chase situations. Chase the feeling of already being wanted. Step into that version of you now. That version of you doesn't over-explain. That version doesn't panic when someone takes their time to reply. They're calm because their value isn't negotiable. They know how desired they are. When you stop chasing, space appears. That space allows others to step forward. They feel it. They sense it. Your calm energy becomes the invitation. It's like standing still while the world moves towards you. You don't run after mirrors hoping they'll smile. You smile first, and every mirror smiles back. That's how it works. Always from the inside out. You'll notice how effortless life becomes once you master this. Instead of wondering, will they choose me? You'll start asking, which version of me am I being right now? And then you'll smile because you'll know you can always change the script. The next time someone compliments you, don't brush it off. Don't treat it like luck. Realize it's a reflection of your new state. The world is keeping up with who you've decided to be. Every encounter is proof. All you're ever meeting is a mirror of your own self-concept. The versions of people who chase you are the ones your new self allows in. So, stop trying to make others see your worth. See it so deeply within yourself that the world has no choice but to agree. You are the scriptwriter, the actor, and the director of this entire play. And everyone around you, they're just playing their lines according to your inner assumptions. If you want a new performance, don't beg the actors to change. Rewrite your role. Because in the truest sense, everyone is you pushed out. I hope this video helped you in some way. I will meet you with another video soon. Happy manifesting.